Welcome to wheelock's Latin, Chapter 12. In this chapter, we're going to learn about the perfect active system. What do I mean by the perfect system? The perfect system refers to three different tenses that are formed using the perfect stem. Those three tenses are the perfect, the pluperfect, and the future perfect. What is the perfect tense? The perfect tense is a simple past tense. In English, it's how we would say, I praised. Simple past. Compare that to the imperfect, which is a past progressive tense, otherwise known as referring to something that is ongoing in the past. An English translation of the imperfect is I was praising, ongoing past action. The pluperfect tense comes from the Latin plus quam perfectum, which means more than completed. The pluperfect tense, or more than completed, means it's something that was already completed at a point in the past. So in English, we say that by saying had. I had praised. The future perfect refers to something that is completed before a point in the future. In English, we say, I will have praised. We don't use the future perfect very often in English. It comes up more often in Latin than English. So, to build the perfect system, we need to see the perfect stem, which we get from the principal parts. So, as you recall, the first principal part is first person singular, present active indicative. The next one is the present active infinitive. Then the first person singular perfect active indicative. This is the one we want to pay attention to. And then the last one is the perfect passive participle. So, for example, laudo, I praise or I am praising. That's a simple present and a present progressive. Laudara, to praise, infinitive. Laudavi, I praised, the perfect. And then the perfect passive participle, laudatum. Here we give you the neuter. The full entry would be laudatus a masculine, feminine, neuter. It means having been praised. So for a sample verb from the second conjugation, moneo, monera, monoi, monotum. Third conjugation, ago, agera, egi, actum. Third io, capio, capera, capi, captum. Fourth, audio, audira, audivi, auditum. Just an FYI, some verbs have a different fourth principal part. Instead of having the perfect passive participle, they have something else. So for example, sum esse fui futurum, you'll notice that the ending there is actually URUM and not just UM. So the URUM is how you designate the future active participle. So you can't say the perfect passive for laudatum is having been praised. You can't say having been beed, so instead we have a future active about to be. You'll also see the future active in new vocab word cado, cadera, cecidi, casurum. That is the future active about to fall. And then some verbs don't have a fourth principal part at all, like possum, potessa, potui. So for now, let's focus on the third principal part, which we're going to use to get the perfect stem. To get the perfect stem, you go to the third principal part and lop off the I, which is the ending, and then what you're left with is a stem. So the perfect stem for laudo, laudara, laudavi, laudatum is laudau. For moneo, monera, the perfect stem is monu. Ago, agera, the stem is egg. Capio, capera, the stem is cape. Audio, audira, the stem is audiu. Sum esse fui, the stem is fu. Cado, cadera, cecidi, the stem is cecid. And for possum, potessa, potui, the perfect stem is potu. So now we're going to use that perfect stem to build all of the perfect tenses. The perfect, the pluperfect, and the future perfect. Right, so on this page, I'm going to repeat for you the perfect stems from the previous page because we're going to use them to build the forms that we want to learn for today. So let's start with the perfect. This is the simple past. It's how you say I praised. We'll put the perfect stem and then add the perfect endings. So laudawi, I praised. Laudawisti, you praised. Laudawit, he, she, it praised. Laudawimus, we praised. Laudawistis, you praised. And laudawerunt, they praised. We can do the same thing for the other conjugations. So monu, 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 monu. Add the perfect endings to get monui, monuisti, monuit, monuimus, monuistis, monuerunt. Same with egg, eggy, eggisti, etc. Audiw, audiwi, audiwisti, audiwit. And fu, so I was, fui, fuisti, fuit, he was, fuimus, we were, fuistis, you were, fuerunt, they were. To build the future perfect, we again take the perfect stem, and then we add the future forms of to be. So that's perfect stem, laudaw, plus future of to be, ero, eris, erit, erimus, eritus, erunt, to give us laudawero, laudaweris, laudawerit, laudawerimus, laudaweritus, laudawerunt. This translates to laudawero, I will have praised. Laudaweris, you will have praised. Laudawerit, he, she, it will have praised, etc. For the pluperfect, we use a similar formula. We take the perfect stem and then we add the imperfect of to be. So egg, I'm now in the third conjugation for my sample, plus eram, eras, erat, eramus, eratus, erant. So the pluperfect translates to I had blanked. So I had, oops, I put the wrong word. I had driven, and then egeras, you had driven, egerat, he, she, it had driven, etc. Sorry about the wrong verb there. That's it for now. I'll see you next time.